And now we can have a look at question 4B. Question 4B. Now, question 4B reads, outline 4 ways in which the information obtained from performance appraisal might be useful to a human resource manager. And this question had 4 marks. So the question required the candidate to outline 4 ways in which information obtained from performance appraisal might be useful to a human resource manager. Now, before we tackle the question, or before we give a sample response or discuss, the process of performance appraisal is normally conducted to be able to gauge the level at which an employee has met particular standards or particular goals that were set at a particular period, and this goes through a cycle. It may be on a monthly basis, it may be on after 6 months, it may be after a defined period of time, and performance appraisals are conducted for various reasons for which the results can be applied and action plans made. So for this question, where the candidate is required to outline 4 ways that the information obtained from performance appraisal may be useful to a human resource manager, then we could mention some of the ways. So firstly, in making decisions for promotion, the human resource manager may rely on information obtained from a performance appraisal exercise to be able to determine among a set of employees those who may be promoted and assigned to higher positions and assigned responsibilities which are in tandem with their performance at a lower level job depending on performance appraisal results. Secondly, deployment. An employee could be deployed to a department or a section within the organization and has worked there for a given period of time, and based on the results of the performance appraisal process, the employee could be deployed or redeployed to a different department based on these results that have come from a performance appraisal process, and in so doing, the human resource manager can rely on these particular results. Then thirdly, termination of services. Where an employee's performance has continuously been low, and the employee has been encouraged to improve, and the employee has not shown signs of improvement, then performance appraisal results or performance appraisal information can be used by a human resource manager to make decisions in relation to termination of the services of a worker who is not performing and contributing towards achievement and realization of organization goals. Fourthly, training and development needs. From a performance appraisal process, it is possible to be able to identify skills and knowledge gaps that may be existing between the skills which an employee has and those that are expected in relation to the effective performance of a given job or a given responsibility. So based on the performance appraisal reports that the human resource manager obtains, then a decision can be made in relation to what kind of training can an employee be subjected to, or what kind of development programs can employees be subjected to in order to enhance their performance in relation to their assigned skills. Then fifthly, the information obtained from performance appraisal can also be able to assist in relation to identification of hazards in the occupational setting. So what happens? Employees work in environments where they are continuously exposed to occupational risks, occupational hazards. So when it comes to performance appraisal reports, for instance, if employees have perennially been involved in occupational accidents where they might have been injured while in the working environment, then the performance appraisal reports could point to what could be the reasons that are leading these employees to be engaged in or involved in occupational accidents, with a view of taking safety precautions that can be implemented and inculcated in workers to ensure that they minimize the issue of exposure to risks and hazards to make a working environment safe, including assignment of these particular roles and also including use of personal protective equipment and protection facilities to make the work environment safe. So the question required the candidate to outline 4 ways. We have actually outlined 5 ways so that you could be able to at least use them in case of answering this kind of a question.